Morning, guys.
Good morning, Joel. Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's 38 degrees out.
I feel like stop it. Yeah, I feel like today though, I always never trust like my weather thing that's in my bathroom upstairs. But I feel like I thought I saw or heard that today was supposed to be like really pretty, like the prettiest day of the week. And my thing's saying it's only gonna be like 42. And I'm like, no.
Ugh.
I mean, it could be way colder, but it could be way warmer. Also, for this morning, you will need something to like step up onto. So it can be, I have a chair. It can be a chair, it can be a box. If you don't have anything, then we'll go some lunges. But if you have stuff, go ahead and get it close by. How's working from home?
How is working from home?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm Friday I have to go shadow in the ER at Page Memorial, which is like really tiny, but I'm gonna start working a couple 12-hour shifts there in May to help with like the surge.
Are they busy?
No ER has been really busy yet. But they're expecting over the next couple weeks to get busier. So hi RJ.
What's up?
Have your girls been staying home?
Mine? No, so I'll keep them. If I only have a patient or two on my schedule, I'll keep them. But my babysitter has been keeping just them.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I can't. I mean, with Abigail, I could see a bunch of patients because she does nap in the afternoon. But like the way our telehealth is it's like if your appointment's at 9 a.m., like that's what you log on to see me. So it's pretty like there's not much I can do as far as keeping them because Riley would be like, "Who's that? Let me talk to them."
Well, RJ, we left our door open yesterday, our garage door, during all that wind.
Big mistake.
Oh my gosh, there are like the debris everywhere in our garage. It like needs a good sweep so bad. Morning, Dan.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. Morning, Dana.
Good morning.
Do you have to bring your plants in every night?
I don't, only if it's gonna freeze, like frost, and it was getting pretty cold last night.
Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm a little sleepy today.
Look at my gym. Oh, you can't really see it. It's been converted to a practice your drums room.
Oh,
Isn't that cute? Except everything's in my way.
it's cute. She's like, but everything's in my way. Alrighty, guys, I want you to go ahead and grab, if you have a box, If you don't have a box, can grab anything that you can step up on. So you'll see behind me, I just have a chair.
I'm just gonna improvise a bench.
Perfect. But just make sure if you're not, oh, nice, Joel. If you're not using a box, to make sure it's something that's sturdy enough that as you step up, it won't like tip over.
Oh,
Tracy, what are you using for your step up?
I just have a little like 90s step aerobic step.
Do you have a weight bench?
Yeah, let me see if it's, are we jumping up on it?
No, we're just stepping.
I probably could step up on this.
Yeah, let's do that. Meredith's got something. Dana's got the bench. Jakova, did you have a great birthday yesterday?
I did, as much as quarantine would allow.
Good. And I saw you got some Krispy Kreme treats. Did you get any other delicious treats yesterday?
I got I don't know, it's like rainbow birthday cake. So
Ooh. I feel like the birthday cake that I feel like I need to try is everybody always posts these cakes from Heritage Bakery.
I saw those too. They look so yummy.
They always look so good.
So Lauren,
Yes.
for one of Dagan's birthdays, I took her to Heritage for a little tea party. So when Collins gets a little bit older, it's something to keep in mind.
Ah. Did she love it?
Oh yeah, it was fun.
You know what? I used to take Layla down there when it was called the Hardesty Higgins Tea House.
Yeah, that's where I took Dagan.
Yeah, she was like, she's 15 now, so she was probably like 6 or 7. And they had these little cupcakes with lavender sprinkles on top.
Yeah, that's
Aw,
pretty sweet.
that is so cute. Alrighty, guys, for your warm up, we are going to go 4 minutes, as many rounds. We're going to go 5 burpees, 7 dips off of your chair or your box, and then 9 step ups each side. So think 5, 7, 9. 5 burpees, 7 dips, 9 step ups each side. So with the dips, you'll just come off of the side of your chair. I'm down all the way up. If my legs are bent, it's a little easier, or I can take my legs all the way out and make it a little bit more difficult. But we're gonna go 4 minutes, as many rounds, and then we'll stretch it out. So we're starting with burpees. And we are going in 3, 2, 1, and begin. After your burpees, we have 7 dips. And then we have 9 step ups each side. We have 9 each side on the step ups. And then after that, we're back to burpees. Nice work, guys. We have about 90 seconds left. So after you complete that second set of step ups, we're right back to burpees. Have about 40 seconds, guys. Nice job, Joel. Nice job, RJ. Almost to the end, guys. Got about 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and relax. We're going to keep it up standing, and we're going to take it into a cross and touch. We're going to go into some stretching. Dana, where's Bo at this morning?
He said he's gonna do it tomorrow.
Okay. You tell him I said he had his day of rest, that I was asking about him.
Well, that's what I said too. He said his hamstrings are still sore.
After this, we're going to go into quad pulls. And then next, we're going to take it to figure fours. Meredith, how cold is it outside?
It's pretty cold this morning. I almost didn't get out of bed. 33.
I'm glad you did. 33?
Yeah,
No.
pretty cold.
Have you guys had any luck on house hunting?
Not really. We've looked at several properties, but nothing yet. We're actually thinking about going to West Virginia.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. So that's like something we've always wanted to do, and now we kind of like have that opportunity financially. So we're like, maybe this is the time.
Next, let's go step over deadlift walks.
Tense.
You say again, Dee?
I watched a documentary, The Whites of West Virginia. That's interesting.
So basically, Meredith, you can't go over there. You got to stay.
Maybe after she watches this, she won't want to.
Yeah, it's that is an interesting documentary. I've seen it a couple times actually.
It made me very uncomfortable.
Alrighty, guys. Next, we're going to do a combo move. So I'm going to walk out my inchworm. And then once I get out, I'm going to go a Spider-Man each side. And then once I've done a Spider-Man right, left, I'm going to walk my inchworm back in, and then I'll repeat. So think inchworm plus Spider-Man. You can take your time in those hip circles. Then once you've done each side, you'll walk it back in. We're going to stay here for about 40 seconds. Next, go ahead and walk it in, or on your next inchworm, just sit it into the bottom of your paleo chair. And then give me 3 bootstrappers. And then after those 3 bootstrappers, we're going to take it into a pigeon stretch. So take it down to the floor. If you have a box, you can use your box or your bench as well. So I'll take that right leg through. Think it doesn't matter how close I get to the floor. I just want to make sure that my hips are nice and square. And then go ahead and switch sides. And then last but not least, I want to do a shoulder stretch on your box or your chair or your bench. So I'm going to take both hands on my chair. I'm going to take knees on the floor, and I'm just going to drive my chest down towards the floor. So very similar to that head through the window stretch. And then go ahead and bring it up to the screen. And we'll talk about the workout today. So today is the third workout of the CrossFit Open. All scores for all three workouts, if you have done this, need to be submitted by 12 o'clock on Friday. It's 50, 50, 50, and you have to complete all 50 reps today before moving on to the next thing. So we start with 50 deadlifts into 50 ab mat sit-ups, into 50 step-ups, and then 50 single arm thrusters. So with the deadlifts, if you have 2 dumbbells, we're gonna go 2 dumbbells. So with the 2 dumbbells, one head hits the ground, I'm to the ground, I'm all the way up. If I only have 1 dumbbell, I can hold on one side and I can go that conventional deadlift and go 25, 25, or I can even take it between my legs and go a deadlift in that position. From there, I have 50 sit-ups, so you can just do those on the floor. And then I have 50 step-ups. With the step-ups, they do not have to be alternating. So I would suggest keeping it 25, 25, but how you alternate or switch is totally up to you. Make sure that you're just stepping up onto your object, full lockout at the top so that you're all the way extended, and then you're back down. So it's up, up, down, down. And then the last move is 50 single arm thrusters. So I've got the dumbbell, one side, full squat, full press. Again, there's no rep scheme as far as when you have to change. I would just make sure that we keep it consistent so it's 25 between the two. And then once we hit 50 of those thrusters, we're all done. Does anybody have any questions? Tracy looks like she does.
When do the ab mat sit-ups come in?
Say it again.
When do the ab mat sit-ups come in?
Those are after the deadlifts.
What's the
It goes
order again?
deadlifts, sit-ups, step-ups,
Thrusters.
thrusters.
Oh, there's 4. Okay,
Yep.
3. Okay. I need to write this down. I'll forget.
I'll also let you know it's coming. It's only like, you'll pretty much be on each move for a few minutes.
So your score is your time?
Yes. So if you are submitting a score, you'll definitely want to make sure that you have like a timer close by.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go barbell deadlift because my kettlebell's pretty.
For sure. Yeah.
Like
What?
135, you think?
Say it again.
Like 135.
Yes. Yeah.
So do you recommend barbell over dumbbell, or?
Do you have just one dumbbell?
I do.
What's your weight?
I've got a 20 and a 35.
For you, I'd go a barbell.
Okay, 55, 75?
Let's go 75.
Do they give weights on the workout?
35s.
35s. Okay. 2 35. And the thrusters are 1 at a time.
Yep.
Lauren, I have a 25 or 2 10s for the thrusters. Which do you think I should do?
I want you to try the 25. And then if that gets to be too hard, go to the 210. Dan, are you good? Are you good? I feel like Jacoba, if the thrusters are too much, you could take that just to a squat if you wanted.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, Lauren, I had to go get my ad mat. Can we use the barbell?
Do you have 230? Are you submitting, if you're submitting a score, do you have 2 dumbbells or 1?
I only have 135.
And I would go barbell.
Or 75 or
I would say like you have to go like 95. I'd probably go 95.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Use a barbell. Oh.
Ben, are you good?
Yeah.
Joel, do you wake your whole house up with your barbell?
No, I don't think so. My mom might get up. She hasn't said anything though, so it's okay.
I feel like I'm always, I can't do anything barbell in the morning because it'll wake my whole house up.
We have metal plates too, so I probably do, honestly.
It's extra clangy.
They're probably like, it's all right. He's working out, being healthy.
He's up at 6 o'clock when he could be sleeping all day.
Yep. I wouldn't mind if my son were.
My neighbors complained the first time I worked out in the morning.
Really?
Yeah. It was like day one of the quarantine. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just do some cleans like before class or whatever. And then that afternoon, they're like, oh, you were allowed this morning.
Uh-oh.
Well, I feel like if we do anything that's like, I'm also very, like, I don't hardly ever really drop, but it sounds like it's a gunshot going off. Like, because we're in this kind of like valley, like this big hill, like it always literally sounds like it's gunshots. And I'm always like, my neighbors are probably thinking they crazy. It's really
My
crazy.
parents can hear me if I'm on the back deck, unless we're doing like the object jump overs in here. Then they'll be like, "We heard that this morning."
Okay, guys, we close? It looks pretty ready. So if you are submitting a score, I want you to keep a stopwatch kind of going on your own. I'll give you the 10-second countdown, but then that way you have your specific time or you can catch it so that you'll have a score to submit. Okay, thumbs up if you're ready. I love seeing thumbs. It's almost like a high five or a hug, but virtually. Okay. Tracy, you good, sister? Oh gosh. Already got turn your chams up. We are going in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. 50 deadlifts. Think if you have a double dumbbell, only one head has to hit. Still should keep that big, tall chest. Nice work, guys. Want you to try to give me a big set here. Nice job, Tracy. Nice job, Dan. Nice job, RJ. Make sure you're bending your knees, guys. Big hinge at the hip. Butt goes back. Big, tall chest. After your deadlifts, you have sit-ups. Nice job, Tracy. Nice job, Dana. Nice job, Ben. Nice, Jakova. We get to the sit-ups, guys. I want you to go all out. Think really push the pace. Nice work on those deadlifts, Jenny. 50 sit-ups. Nice job, Joel. Nice, Tracy. Nice job, Meredith. After your 50 sit-ups, you have 50 step-ups. Think really go hard on these sit-ups, guys. Want to save some for the thrusters, but this is one of your fairly least technical moves. So really try to push the pace. Nice job, Ben. After the sit-ups, we have 50 step-ups. So try to accumulate 25 each side. Nice job, Jacoba. Nice, Joel. Nice job, Jenny. Try to stay moving on the step-ups, guys. I want you to try to hit these in an unbroken shot. Nice, Tracy. Killing it, D. Nice job, guys. We are approaching the 5-minute mark. Nice, Meredith. Alrighty, Ben. Yep, thrusters is it. After those step-ups, thrusters is the last move. Give me just a hair lower on that depth, Ben. There you go. After the step-ups, guys, last thing on this list is your thrusters. 50 single arm thrusters takes us to the end. Try to go a little lower, Dan. Make sure as you're doing your thrusters, try not to torque. Think about keeping everything nice and straight and not favoring one side. Nice, Tracy. Nice work, Jacoba. Everybody's on those thrusters, guys. Big push here to the end. Meredith, you smash on that 25-pound dumbbell. Nice, RJ. Nice, Joel. Great depth, Joel. Nice job, Jakova. Nice work, Dan. We are at 7:15. Come on, Jenny. You got it, girl. Nice, Ben. Here we go, D. Pick up that dumbbell. Nice job, Jakova. Crushing it, Meredith. Come on, Tracy. Come on, Tracy. Come on, Dan. You've got it. Come on, RJ. At 8 minutes. Nice job, Tracy. You got it, Tracy. Nice work, Dana. We are at 8:30. You got it, Meredith? Nice job, Jenny. Nice work, Jakova. That's it, Tracy. Come on, Jenny. Come on, Jenny. Nice, Jakova. Nice job, guys. Everybody under 10 minutes. How was it?
That was fine.
I'm assuming the thrusters were probably the hardest part.
Thank
Yeah.
God that wasn't an AMRAP.
Huh?
Thank God that wasn't an AMRAP.
Yeah,
Thrusters the hardest part?
Yeah,
yeah.
by far.
That's fun though.
I disagree.
I feel like it's kind of like deceiving because you're like, oh, it's like the deadlifts feel kind of light. And then like, oh, it's sit-ups and then step-ups. And then it hits you with the single arm thruster.
Oh, the dumbbell deadlift is so much more legs.
It what?
The dumbbell deadlift is so much more legs than a barbell.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I have to put my feet so close together. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it changes my whole stance when I've got the dumbbells.
The step ups feel good once you get in a rhythm, and then you can kind of recover on that going into the thrusters.
Yeah, I love it. Everybody has something to step up on. So we are going to definitely add more step ups in there.
That 35 for those thrusters.
Yeah. Thrusters looked toasty my goatsies. Okay, well, we're not done yet. I'll put you on mute for a second. We have like a 10-minute accessory cash out. So with your accessory cash out, we're gonna go 3 moves. We're gonna go some floor presses. So if you have 2 dumbbells, I wanna go 10, both arms. If you only have 1 dumbbell, we'll go 10 and 10, but I want you to accumulate 10 reps each side. The second move, I'll demo those in just a second as well. Second move is 15 good mornings. So a couple different options for these. If you have a band, like a pull-up band, could use the good mornings for the pull-up band. If you have a barbell, could even go like an empty barbell or 45, 55, guys 65, 75. Or you could use your dumbbell on your back rack for the good mornings. And then we finish with 20 flutter kicks, but they are they're the 4 count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. So it's a lot of flutter kicks. So with the floor press, I'm just gonna take it all the way down to the ground, elbows to the floor, and then extension. So it's just like a bench press. And then if I have one dumbbell, I'm here. With the good morning, if I'm using the dumbbell, I can take the dumbbell right on that meaty part. And then again, I'm just hinging at the hip all the way up. And then last but not least, the flutter kick. I want you to think the flutter kick, you are in a hollow hold. So my head is up, my shoulders are up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. And we'll do that until we get to 20. Once you complete the flutter kicks, we're going to take this back to your presses. So we're going to rotate through these as many times as possible in 10 minutes. So I'll unmute you, give you guys a couple seconds to get set up. We'll do this together. Anybody have any questions? Ben?
What's the rep scheme again?
It's 10 presses,
Okay.
15 good mornings, 20 flutter kicks.
Can we use a barbell for our presses?
Yes. Yeah. If you have a barbell, want to go barbell for your presses? Totally can.
Can I do on my bench?
Yes. Yeah. Tracy, like if you guys have a bench, can totally use your bench for the presses.
Perfect.
My box people, you might be able to pull that off too. Take your box as like a bench kind of.
I'm gonna roll with the kids. See y'all later.
See you. Okay, guys. Once I get a thumbs up, I'll know we're close. Jacoba's ready, Ben. Yeah, looks like everybody's ready. Okay. So go ahead and take it down to the floor or to your bench for those presses. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So take your time on your presses. If you have a lighter weight, think about slowing your tempo down just to make it a little bit harder. Dumbbells should come together over your chest. Nice. Think on the good mornings, big tall chest. And as you hinge at the hip, you're driving your butt back. 15 is the count on the good mornings. So Dan, try not to put your hands under your legs, just to make it a little harder. Think hands out. Yeah. Under your, I gotcha. Nice, Tracy. And then after that, guys, we have that 4-count flutter kick, and we have 20 of those. Nice, good mornings, Joel. Nice job, Jenny. I like the band option, Jenny. Try to make those flutter kicks just a little bit larger, Meredith. Nice job. Nice, Dan. So think on the flutter kick, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. But I want you to think about keeping your shoulders kind of curled up on the floor. Nice, Jenny. Nice, Ben. Try to straighten out those legs as long as you can, Ben. Nice job, guys. We are approaching about 3.5 minutes. So goal should be to hit 3 rounds of this, if not 4. We're into that 4th round in this 10 minutes. Nice, Dana. Nice job, Jakova. You got him, Meredith. Meredith, I just realized you were doing your floor presses. I look over and all I can see is from your hips down. And man, she's taking a long break on those flutter kicks. I couldn't see your upper body. That was funny. I was like, she's sleeping down there. It's too cold to be sleeping. Nice job, Joel. Nice job, Dan. Think if you have that one dumbbell to really still think about pulling the shoulders back as I hold it, because it's almost like our first nature is going to be to want to kind of tip forward. Nice job, Tracy. Nice job, Ben. See you finger counting. Think if you have a single arm on the press, really try to keep your core nice and tight so that as the one arm is coming down, it's not kind of twisting you with it. Nice, Dan. Alrighty, guys, we have about 3 minutes to go. Nice job, Jenny. Perfect, Ben. Those look great. Big chest, Meredith. Think about keeping that back nice and flat. There you go. I think it's just like that nice hinge at the hip. Got about 90 seconds left, guys. $45 seconds. Try to finish these flutter kicks, Dan. Nice, Jenny. Nice work, Jakova. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work, everybody. And that, my friends, is your hour of fitness.
That was awesome.
Little sweat set. Meredith, you're not cold anymore, are you?
Nope.
I love it.
Owen. Y'all have a great day.
You too, girl.
Thanks, Lauren.
Tracy, I love seeing you at 6 in the morning.
Well, you need to text Jenny if you want me to be here at 6, because that's the only way I get up.
Well, I've seen Jenny's been twice this week.
Right.
I like it.
She'll text me at like 5:40. She's like, "You up?" Yes.
Get your butt down to your home gym.
I loved that last part. I liked having the bench in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
A little chest stretch or chest pump. CD.
Thanks, Lauren. Good job, everybody.
Guys,
You guys. Thanks, Lauren.
Joel, have a good one. Bye, Ben.
Good one. Have a good one.